Rochester will kick it away to Lincoln. John Perry, the guy that's kicked the 2 extra points, will kick it away for Rochester. Back for Lincoln will be Logan Armbruster, number 85, deep. And to the near side, here's number 81, Tate Gordon, for the Rail Splitters.
Well, the key to that touchdown, Bob, Rochester's quarterback, Austin Green, had a lot of time to look and find his receiver, and he split the secondary and was wide open down the middle.
Dane Eimer on the right side of the field for the Rail Splitters.
Perry will kick off for Rochester.
This big series for the Railers coming up here, Bob. They need to they've only had one first down here in the first half. They need to string several together.
Eimer's got it at the 9, drops it, picks it up to the 10, looks for some blocking. Now he's got some running room up the middle, and Eimer fights his way down to about the 23-yard line. Dane Eimer, number 31, I'm sorry. One of the guys in on the tackle for Rochester's 40, thought it was 44.
Well, I don't know if they had a flag down or what's going on, Bob. Eimer was able to make a little something out of nothing there. You know, he got to the middle and came up the middle and got a couple blocks out past the 20.
Out to the 23. He started from the 10. Rochester fans were excited about something. I don't know what it was, but Lincoln's got the football 1st and 10. Is James Leisinger on the field now?
Yeah, I'm not sure what
I think they thought it was a fumble. They're going to spot it at the Lincoln 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Lincoln's going to have to make their move here. Gordon splits wide to the left. Armbruster on the right side. Schlater's the left wing. Cruz the fullback. Cooper the right wing. Man in motion. Schlater gets the pitch from Leisinger, and he dives up ahead. May have got a yard out of about the 25-yard line, but a penalty marker down.
And again, the defense for Rochester does a nice job of stringing that out to the sideline, and he was able to pick up maybe a yard, although it looks like they've got it spotted as on the 23. So we'll have to wait and see what the flag is first, find out where the ball's going to wind up. It's going to be a walk-off against the Rockets.
It's a good thing. With 2:46 left in the first half, Rockets lead at 14-0. I want to say hi to all our listeners out there on 96.3 FM and on WLCNonline.com. And I want to wish a happy birthday to Gail Hill down in Florida. Happy birthday, and she's Paula's niece. Here come the Rail Splitters. 1st and 5 after the penalty. Man in motion. This time Leisinger rolls out to his left. He's going to throw. He's got his man in a first down. That's Logan Armbruster. Logan Armbruster ran out of bounds at the 45-yard line by Blake Paisley, and a nice catch by Armbruster. A hard throw by Leisinger coming across the middle. And Armbruster with the good hands making the catch down to the 45 and a first down.
All I could see was running room for James there. I thought maybe he'd tuck it away, but he stayed with the play and made a nice throw, a nice hard throw, and Armbruster did a nice job catching it and picked up the first down, Bob.
Great job by both players there, the quarterback Leisinger and then Armbruster.
And when you're rolling to your left, it's not an easy throw. James did a great job of delivering it.
Man in motion. This time Cruz has got it. He's got 5 and more. He stays on his feet. He's close to a first down. Andy Cruz. Down to the Rochester 45-yard line. Cruz a powerhouse that time off that left side.
They're saying he's just short of that first down, but you call it great, Bob. He's just a bull runner there, and he went up the middle and went through a couple tacklers to pick up the 9+ yards.
2nd and an ace for the Railers. That big offensive line up there showing the way for Andy Cruz, and he would not be denied. Man in motion, Schlater. They give Cruz again. He's got a first down and more. He's still on a roll, and he's down across the 35-yard line to about the 32. It took 4 Rochester Rockets to take him down.
Well, if it works once, why not do it again? Run it the other direction, and picked up another big yards for first down to the 33.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 9:44 left first half. Railers lead at 14-0, but Andy Cruz has got them on a roll now on 2 big runs and a pass from Leisinger to Armbruster on this series. Armbruster split out wide to the right. Schlater at the wing. He goes in motion. Leisinger gets Cruz again off the left side. He just bowls one guy over, stays on his feet, and he's down across the 25-yard line. Andy Cruz is not taking any names, man. He's just running over guys.
Yeah, that's 3 times in a row, and the formula is if they can't stop it, keep doing it, and that's exactly what's going on out there. Cruz is just barreling it through the middle.
So it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitter. Compliments of 3 running plays by Andy Cruz, senior fullback and middle linebacker.
And, Bob, this is just what we said the Railers needed, is a sustained drive. They've had 2 first downs so far, and they're deep in Rochester territory.
Whistles all over the place.
I think Rochester's taking a timeout.
They're saying number 21 out there. All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout ourselves. I'll be back here with Coach Ken Schweitzer. Timeout by Rochester. They didn't like what they saw as Andy Cruz just bowled him over 3 plays in a row, and they're going to try to figure out how to stop him.
Yeah, they got to do something a little different to stop him. And, the decision for the Railers, keep going to him, or now you go to something different. But I think why stop doing what works, right, Bob?
You're right, Coach. I'd say go to him one more time.
Until they can stop him, keep hitting it.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't wear out.
They got to throw their best fastball against our fullback. Steve Sauer comes over, turns on the lights in the press box, and Coach Schweitzer turns them off. No, they're back on, in case you wanted to know. Leisinger up under center now. 2nd and 3 for the Railers. Man in motion, Schlater. Now Leisinger is going to keep it. He wanted to throw, and he's taken down for a loss at about the 26-yard line. He wanted to throw. There wasn't anything there. Then he decided to take it, and he was bowled over at the 26-yard line. So now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters.
It's supposed to be a quick pass there, Bob. He quickly got up and looked for his receiver, and nobody was open, and he didn't have much of a choice then, and he just tried to get back in line of scrimmage, wound up losing a couple.
Clock on the move, 8:08 left first half. Lincoln trails Rochester 14-0. And now Leisinger will come under center. Big 3rd and 4 here for the Railers. Man in motion, Cooper. They give it to Cruz again. Cruz on the romp. He's got a first down and more. Still on his feet to the 10. Will be not denied. And they finally knock him out of bounds. Andy Cruz. A freight train out there for the Rail Splitters.
5'11", 210 pounds, and he runs like a locomotive, Bob. He just went, and he doesn't get too low. He kind of runs straight up, but he just ran over defenders.
Good kid. I talked to him this summer. He's been training all summer. Just solid rock. Would not be stopped. 1st and 10 for the Railers. The 12-yard line of Rochester. Near side hash mark. Leisinger brings him up. Man in motion's Cooper. This time a hand.
Touchdown!
And that is Cruz in for the touchdown. Andy Cruz, the football touchdown for the Rail Splitters. And now Lincoln with 6 points on the board with 7:44 left in the first half. Rochester up 14-6, and Lincoln will attempt the extra point.
Yeah, most of that drive was Andy Cruz, Bob. He's carried the ball 8 times so far in the game for a total of 73 yards.
I think he had, 4 big runs on that run. Lincoln going to go for 2 points. Leisinger under center, and they hand it off, and no going there. I couldn't tell who it was, but He was taken down. So with 7:44 left in the first half, it's Rochester 14, Lincoln 6. We'll be back. Armbruster going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. And look downfield. I would imagine that is Grant down there to receive for Rochester. It is. He wears the number 12.
That was a 6-play drive by the Railers. Bob, they started on their own 24, got helped by a 5-yard penalty, but the rest of it was 3 first downs, and most of it was Andy Cruz. And that's just what the Railers needed on offense.
4 big plays by Cruz, and then you had that nice pass from Leisinger to Armbruster.
Yep, early in the drive. And now another big key is if the defense can have a big series here and make a stop.
And now the senior, Logan Armbruster, going to kick it off. Where's the number 85? Armbruster's kick.
Oh, yeah.
Short one, onside. And Rochester's able to pounce on it at the 27-yard line.
And a pretty effective kick there. It was low, it didn't get up in the air, and they had a receiving guy there up back that touched the ball, and he did the safe thing and fell on it, but they got it on the 27. So I know Coach McDonald will be pleased with that field position.
Lincoln trails at 14-6 with 7:42 left in the first half. They're going to have to make a big defensive stop here. Garrett Cooper in there on defense, along with Jacob Summers, number 82. Cruz, the middle linebacker. Green back out of the gun. He's got the snap for Rochester. He's looking. Lincoln got good coverage.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yes.
And it's picked off. Rail Splitters pick it off. We'll have to see who that is for Lincoln.
I think it was Logan Armbruster, I think.
I still got my eye on him. It's hard to tell.
The numbers are hard to read.
That is Logan.
Yep.
Logan Armbruster. Good call, Coach.
Well, you knew they were going to go deep again because they were successful with that. And this time, Armbruster did a great job, had great position on him, turned around as the ball came, had good position, and made the interception.
Lincoln had double coverage on the receiver, and now Lincoln 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line with 7:33 left in the first half.
Armbruster's made 2 catches tonight, Bob. One good one on offense and a great one on defense.
And a great run back to start the game. Leisinger waits for the snap. Man in motion. He's got it. Pitches outside, and he's taken down. The running back in a penalty. It looked like a face mask, maybe. Could have been a face mask on Garrett Cooper.
That was Cooper on the sweep, and he had a big loss, but this might salvage. Yeah, they got his face mask.
They dropped him at the 36. The line of scrimmage was the 41. They'll step it off from the infraction. And that's back up to the Lincoln 38-yard line. So now it's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah. So Lincoln still wound up losing a few.
I'm sorry, 1st and 13.
Yeah, they lost a few on that, but penalty helped a little bit.
7:28 left first half. Man in motion, Schlater. They give Schlater, and he's not going anywhere.
I think they got the ball away from him. I didn't see it come out, but they're acting like they did, and I think, yep, there's a signal.
They're going to give it to Rochester.
36.
And they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
Now that's a unfortunate circumstance there. The Railers had the ball, and they just scored, and now Rochester's in Lincoln territory with a 1st and 10.
Austin Green waits for the long snap for Rochester. 7:21 left first half. Green's got it, throws it out in the flat. He's got Grant. Grant along the sideline, spins to the 30, 25, finally knocked out of bounds. Touchdown saving tackle made there by James Leisinger.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard play for him, to screen out to the wide receiver, and he just gets some open field running in, and Lincoln missed a couple tackles there as he went down the field.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Rochester, the Lincoln 11-yard line. Green's got the snap. This time he's going to keep it. Rolls to the left. cuts up field down to about the 5-yard line before he's taken down.
Now it's going to be a little tough for the defense. Deep in there with their backs to the goal line. And a second down play for the Rockets.
This time snap, and it's Green again in for the touchdown. Quarterback kept it, went in for the TD.
Yeah, I think that's 34.
Was that 34?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think he gave it to 34.
Gave it to Garrett Dooley.
Yeah.
Okay. Dooley in for the touchdown, and that's going to make the score Rochester 20, Lincoln 6, and Perry will attempt the extra point again.
For their explosive offense, Bob, they can score in a hurry, and they just did. They did that in 3 plays.
Unfortunate fumble by the Rail Splitters, and they took it to the house. Snap, kick, line shot through the uprights, and the score Rochester 21, Lincoln 6, with 6 minutes 50 seconds left in the first half. We'll be back in a kick it away for Rochester as they lead at 21-6 with 6:50 left in the first half. Logan Armbruster, Tate Gordon, and Dane Eimer back for the Rail Splitters.
Now, if you're the Lincoln coaches, what you want is, like the last time, a drive and a score, and try to keep them off the board before halftime and go in only down a touchdown at the worst.
That'd be nice. Get the 2-point conversion. Harry takes his time. He always does. Now here he comes. Going to kick it away from his own 40-yard line, and this time it's going to come down. Looks like Dane Eimer again. Eimer fields it cleanly. He stays on the run. He's up across to about the 28-yard line. That was Garrett Cooper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got another flag on from the...
Garrett Cooper on the run back up to the 28-yard line. Yellow flags.
He called that from a long way away. I don't know how he saw that. He must have picked that out from where he was. He's a long way away.
Holding against Lincoln.
That's going to push them back. They're inside the 30 now. It's going to push them back inside the 20 at least.
Officials talk it over. Get ready to step it off.
They sure spent a long time talking it over. I don't quite get it, but there we go. It's going to be a 10-yarder. Oh, yeah.
Gavin Campbell, no, pardon me. Caleb Weber checks in for the Rail Splitters.
Looks like it's down on the 17 where it's dropped back to, so that's not a great place to start the drive, but they got 6 minutes and 44 seconds. It's a lot of time. Just need a sustained drive here.
Leisinger up under center, 1st and 10, 17-yard line, man in motion. And Leisinger keeps it up across the 25-yard line before he's taken down.
I tell you, the defenders for the Rockets, they go clawing for that ball. You got to really hold on to it. They tried to get it away from James Leisinger that time, and he hung on. I don't know if he missed a handoff there, if they had or if that was a planned run by the quarterback, but he did a nice job. Picked up some big yards, about 7 or 8 on the play.
Across the 25-yard line, 2nd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. Clock on the move, 6:10 left in the first half. Rochester 21, Lincoln 6. Leisinger ready to deal on the 2nd and 4. He's got a man in motion. Gives it to Cruz, and Cruz has got some rough running room, but he makes things happen down close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he got enough there to pick up a first down to keep the drive going, and good hard drive, hard running.
He had 2-3 guys hanging on him, Coach, and he was still able to pick up that first down.
They're going to give him about 5 on the play.
Across the 30-yard line. Clock on the move, 5:52 left first half.
Well, he's had a great first half already, Bob, and we still got almost half a quarter to go.
They keep feeding him that football, and he keeps picking up yardage. Gordon's split wide to the left here. Leisinger, man in motion. Leisinger rolls out to his left. Jukes one guy. Now he's going to run it upfield, and he's down to about the 35-yard line. Made something out of nothing. Leisinger down to the 35-yard line.
I couldn't see if that was Armbruster he was looking for as he rolled left like he did earlier, but there was nobody open, nobody to throw to, and he just tucked it away and picked up about, almost 4 yards on the play.
It'll be second and 6 for the Rail Splitters.
34-yard line.
They called it the 34, near side hash mark. Man in motion. Schlater, Leisinger gives off Cruz. Cruz fights his way up ahead to about the 37-yard line. Picked up about 3 yards there.
Nice tackle, though. They wrapped him up. He fell forward for a few yards, but Rochester very aggressive defensively, you know, as they attack the line of scrimmage with their linemen and their linebackers. They're blitzing a lot.
Plugging those holes up, and they know Cruz is coming now. 4:24 left first half. Lincoln, long time in the huddle.
Big play here, big third down play, third and about 5 to go.
You better get moving, boys.
Leisinger's got his instructions, and now Lincoln wants a timeout. Coach McDonald saw that they weren't going to make it, so he calls a timeout. With 4:10 left in the first half, and we'll be back in 30 Ken Schweitzer back here at Handlin Field in the opener this year for the 2011 season. Lincoln trails at 21-6, but they've got the football, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Railers as first-year coach Andy McDonald talks to the Rail Splitters.
As you said, big play here, Bob. Either keep the drive alive or you're going to have to punt. If you have to punt, they're going to have about 4 minutes here to move the ball. If you can get the first down, hopefully you can keep it through till a halftime and with a little fortune, get down and get a score even.
I figure if they give it to Cruz twice, it's a first down.
It could be. I don't know if he'll go for 4-down territory here or not. He might. But it's 3rd down now.
Linemen are down. Lysings in center. In motion goes Schlater. This time they give it to Cruz.
Yeah.
First down, Andy Cruz. And he's still on his feet. Down across the 50-yard line. How do I explain it to you? A man has 4 people hanging on him, and he still keeps walking down the field to the 48-yard line of Rochester from his own 36-yard line. That is a man.
He runs so darn hard, but, you know, part of that is Rochester's trying to get the ball away from him. They're spending more time concentrating on that than tackling him, and he just keeps barreling through them and picked up 16 on that run.
He's got to hang on to the can like a can of beef stew and still keep moving.
He probably eat that beef stew on the way down.
Yeah. Here come the Railers, 1st and 10, Rochester 48-yard line. Leisinger's going to throw this time. Ooh, it's a little bit short. Intended receiver was Logan Armbruster, I believe, yes.
Just a little slightly underthrown, but a good play, good call there. He was open, and he would have had some yardage, but the ball just couldn't quite get to Logan Armbruster.
3:34 left in the first half. Rochester leads the Rail Splitters 21-6. Lincoln down to the Rochester 48-yard line. As Leisinger brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Andy Cruz, the big fullback for the Railers, senior. Man in motion, Schlater. Cruz has got the call.
Nope.
No,
Quarterback.
I'm sorry. Quarterback kept it. He faked the handoff to Cruz, and Schlater went around the right. Leisinger went around the right side across the 40, right about the 40-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down.
And that was a nice fake. You know, they're used to Armbruster carrying the ball, or not Armbruster, to Cruz with the ball up the middle, and that time he faked the handoff and kept the ball himself and made a nice 8-yard pickup. A great run by Leisinger.
Daniel Bacon, the center for the Railers, up over the football. He's flanked by Glazik and Reed at the guards. The tackles are Conradi and Brummett. Leisinger up under center. Waits for the snap. He's got a man in motion. This time he hands, fumble, picked up Rochester. I think that was Cooper. Cooper had it slapped away out of his hands, and Rochester picks up the fumble at the Lincoln, at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. The Railers had a drive going there, and they tried to get the first down there on a little sweep, and he got hit at the line of scrimmage, and the ball just came out.
42-yard line, 1st and 10 for Rochester with 2:48 left in the first half. Rochester leads Lincoln 21-6. Green out of the shotgun, got the snap, rolls left, throws out in the flats, got his man wrapped up right away. Good tackle made out there by Derek Bloomer. Number 2, Bloomer, outside linebacker, 5'7", 155.
And he was covering way out in the flat, Bob, and he came off there to make the tackle. Did a great job of coming off his man and coming in to help on the tackle, and now it looks like there's going to also be a penalty against the Rockets.
That's the second big tackle that Bloomer's made in the football game. Stopped him at the 40, 2-yard loss. We'll have to check the penalty. Holding against Rochester. We're going to march it from the 40 back down to the 30-yard line. Checking in for Lincoln, number 40. 80. Carry 80. Here's the snap. Green pump fake. Now he rolls out to his left and throws it away out of bounds. So now it's going to be 2nd and 21 for Rochester.
Pretty good coverage that time by the Railers. They had all the receivers covered. They had a deep guy going to the middle, but as he was rolling right, that would have been a tough throw, and he finally threw it out of bounds where it was uncatchable.
With 2:36 left first half. 2nd and 21 for the Rochester Rockets. Second year in the Central State 8. First year around. They cleared the table, and then they won the state championship. Here's Green. He's going to throw again. He's going to air it out long on the coverage, and it's caught. Great catch there by Grant. Green aired it out, and Grant just flat out made a great catch on that one.
Well, it was a great catch. Lincoln had pretty good coverage on him. They were right with him, but he got his hands up, and the ball was delivered perfectly, and he just made the catch as he dove for it.
He laid out like a center fielder and made the catch. So it's 1st and 10 now for Rochester at the Lincoln 22-yard line. Pull Lincoln offside. So that's going to bring it down to the 17.
Yeah, now it's going to be tough. They got a lot of weapons. They can throw the ball. They got their returning quarterback is injured, but this backup quarterback, Grant, he does a nice job too. He can deliver the ball.
Tried to pull him offside. Green will go again. Lincoln wants to blitz. Cruz wants to come to the middle. So we get 5 back. So we're back to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for Rochester with 2 minutes left in the first half. 2:08.
Twice now in the first half that we've had a penalty, then they've had a penalty. And we had one, and they had one. I guess they're just being nice, playing nice.
Yeah. Playing pinochle. Green's got the snap. Goes right side. Got his man. That's Grant. He's inside the 5-yard line. Green to Grant. 1st and goal.
That's a big combination. And Grant does a nice job. He's got great hands out there, Bob. He can. The quarterback throws it pretty hard. He's got nice soft hands to catch the ball.
And now Green's going to come up under center. 1st and goal. Gives to his fullback, Dooley, and Dooley stopped. So it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a nice play, a nice defensive stand there right in the middle. The Railers defense clogged the middle and blitz the linebackers there and stopped him for no gain. Maybe a yard loss.
2nd and goal.
This time Green's going to come out of the gun. No, he's up under center. I'm sorry. Lincoln wants to blitz. He backs off, looks to the sideline, comes back under center. Austin Green pitches it this time out to Dooley. Dooley around the left side in for the touchdown. That makes it 27 Rochester, 6 Lincoln with 1:14 left in the first half, and Perry will attempt the extra point again.
Well, Lincoln's outside linebacker on that side just wasn't able to get off his block. The blocker did a nice job of tying him up, and he couldn't get off him to turn the play back inside, and he ran in for the touchdown 4 yards out.
Johnny Perry going to look for his 4th point after. Staten on the snap. Here's the kick. It's up, and he hooks it through the uprights. That's going to make the score Rochester 28, Lincoln 6. 1:14 left first half. We'll be back in a minute. Touchdown for Rochester, and Johnny Perry kicked the extra point to make the score Rochester 28, Lincoln 6 with 1:14 left in the first half. And now John Perry will kick it away to the Rail Splitters. Back deep is Logan Armbruster. To the near side is Tate Gordon. And on the far right side is Garrett Cooper for the Rail Splitters. Perry lines it up, and he's ready to go. And here he comes from his own 40-yard line. And this time the football is going to come down to Armbruster at the 10. Here comes Logan to the 15-20. Looks for the blocking, and he's tripped up at the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 25.
But Logan got hit pretty hard on that one, Bob, and he did a good job hanging on to the ball. And Lincoln only has a minute here before the end of the half, and chance to maybe make something big happen. I'm not sure they'll try to go to the air or maybe just keep it on the ground here until halftime.
You're right, Coach. He got submarine there, got corkscrewed up into the air and came down hard and was able to hang on.
Rochester hits hard. I mean, they're a solid defensive team.
Here come the Railers. Leisinger up to the line of scrimmage now. His offensive line, man in motion. They hand off. And that may have been Leisinger keeping it.
Yeah, I think so.
It was, yes. Down to the 28-yard line.
Got about 3 out of that. And again, it's hard to see in there whether that's a planned keep or if handoff didn't get to where he wanted to go.
2nd down for the Rail Splitters. Gordon split wide to the left here. Armbruster on the right side. Leisinger waits for the snap. He's got it. Drops back in the pocket. He's got Armbruster for a 1st down, and then Logan spins down to the 40-yard line. 13-yard pass play. Leisinger to Armbruster.
And that's the last series. That's the same play that he underthrew a little bit. He had a lot of steam on that ball. The Armbruster did a nice run, a nice route there, and James delivered. Nice pass.
Timeout on the field, and we'll take a 30-second timeout with 29 seconds left in the first half. Here's the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's got pressure coming, and they take him down for a loss. And penalty markers. I don't know if it's a late hit.
I think it's a face mask. I think somebody got a hold of his face mask in there as he was spinning. He actually lost a couple yards on the play, but I think there was a face mask out.
You're right, Coach. Face mask.
It's unintentional, but it's not hard to happen, in the heat of battle there. You're reaching for the ball carrier, trying to make tackle, and your hand just accidentally touches or grabs that face mask. And if the official sees it, there's the penalty. It's going to be a big walk-off.
15 yards. So there's a different degree to that if it's intentional?
Well, it used to be, but not anymore. You get any kind of face mask, it's a 15-yard.
Automatic. Okay.
Yep.
So it's into Rochester territory down to the 48 with 18 seconds left in the first half. Leisinger and the crew on the near side hash mark. James stands back up, and a timeout to Rochester with 18 seconds left.
Well, sorry, Bob. While we got a minute here, we want to let our listeners know that we're going to have a halftime interview with Tony Semple, who's in the crowd tonight. So stick with us and listen to Tony Semple.
And Tony was a lineman for the Detroit Lions for, I believe, 9 years. A long career for Tony, and he does a lot of good things in the community, and he'll be an interesting interview.
Yeah, and of course, obviously, he started playing football here at Lincoln High School. So we'll have a chance to talk with him for a little bit there at half.
Rochester leads it here in the first half, 28-6. There's 18 seconds left, and for some reason, Coach Leonard called a timeout, and he wanted to talk to his team here early in the season to try and stop what Coach McDonald's doing on the other side of the field.
Well, that and maybe get a little organized out there. Sometimes, especially first game of the year, you get a wrong personnel out there, not the right call, or it's sometimes a teaching moment to talk to them about something. It's a good time as any.
Coach McDonald's off the field now, and Leisinger talking to his lineman. And now he goes up underneath his center, Bacon. Waits for the snap. He's got it. Drops back. Going to throw out in the flats. Got his man along the sideline. Ran out of bounds. Pass complete to Schlater. Zach Schlater gets it out of bounds along the left side. They use 4 seconds on that play. It's down to 14. Down to the Rochester 40-yard line. It'll be second and a deuce for the Rail Splitters. Bacon, the center, breaks the huddle. First guy up there. Leisinger waits for the snap. He's got it. Going to roll right this time. Splits two, and now it's knocked away from behind.
Yeah, I think they're going to rule that incomplete pass. He just barely got rid of it, but tried to roll, as you said, Bob. He tried to roll to his right, but that got closed in a hurry, so he had to cut back in, and then it got a little congested, and as he got his arm up to throw, he got hit, and the ball came loose, but he had a forward motion, so it was ruled incomplete pass.
So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Railers at the Rochester 40 with 6.7 seconds left in the first half. Armbruster to the right side. Gordon here on the left side. Schlater's the left wing. Cooper the right. Cruz in there at fullback.
Now we got a helmet issue out there on the Rockets. There we go. We got it fixed. The official did a good job fixing the equipment.
They do it all. And now Leisinger will come up to the line of scrimmage. Cadence has got it. Throws it out along the right side to Armbruster, and it's thrown out of bounds. He threw it behind him. Still 2.6 seconds left, so now it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Rail Splitters.
Well, barring a penalty, this should be the last play of the half.
We'll be going to halftime after this play.
I tell you, the Railers came out in their green jerseys, Bob, and it's hot and humid out there. It could be worse, but it's pretty warm, and those green has gotten darker and darker with the sweat.
Yeah.
They look like they're black uniforms.
Leisinger under center. This time he's got time to throw along the sideline, and he's got Gordon. Gordon knocked out of bounds. Complete pass, but that's going to end the first half. Gordon got down to about the 28-yard line before he was knocked out of bounds. So at the end of the first half, the score, defending state champs, Rochester Rockets 28 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 6.